Ladies and gentlemen, whoa, hey, boys and girls, children of all appropriate supervised ages, outside of the dilapidated Castle Grayskull in front of the Didn't I Just Do This Snake Mountain in the Hobo Jungle, I bring to you another Reno McDallas review. How are you today? Chronologically speaking, last night, actually not even 24 hours ago, like more like 12 hours ago, I did finished up my Sky Striker review. And here I am making another review. So anyway, I had a bunch of stuff come in all at once. I had mentioned to you guys before that I had gotten this from Ringside when I went to order Daniel Bryan to open. And I'm not complaining at all. I'm really, really happy. So I went ahead and bought a normal one as well. But anyway, we'll look at him in a minute. What we want to start with, though, is a figure I've been waiting for since I was a teenager. And that is Johnny frickin' Knoxville. Look at that. Johnny, you have deserved an action figure to be beaten and put in a jar filled with semen for years. And I am just happy to see you have one, buddy. Good for you. So, here you go. There is a 6'1". 2 cheeseburgers away from 175. Oh, man. That is awesome. I love that. That's good for you, Johnny. Good for friggin' you. So let's go ahead and open up Johnny here. Ooh, in the resale value. But who is going to sell Johnny Knoxville? I mean, beautiful. Looks just like. My wife calls him a silver fox. So this is the silver fox action figure of Johnny. If anyone's ever feeling froggy, they could probably buy one, swap the head, and put him on like a plain body. And just give it like a punk rock shirt or something. And then you'd have your old school Johnny figure from back in the day when we were all young and pretty. Well, some of us are still pretty, but not so young. So he's got hands for holding stuff and weapons, so he'll be getting those put on in just a second. Johnny Knoxville World Champion. Okay, well, he's kind of stuck there, and my dog Moose is like, can you stop? So we're going to take a break here real quick and open him the rest of the way. I had to take off and give Moose his calm down chews. So here is you lovely Johnny. Ooh, that's a weird looking heel articulation, isn't it? Look at that. But just like Johnny, he's about to fly apart, so that makes sense. Poor fella. All right. You ever watch, I can't remember who did the interview with him, but talks about all of his injuries and stuff and about breaking his PP and his eyeball popping out of his head. And as somebody that has had eyeball surgery, where the medicine ran off in the middle of it, that's not fun. No eyeball injuries are fun, ever. So, speaking of things that are fun and forever, and things I've seen with my eyeballs, here's the lovely Mandy Rose. And if you guessed I bought this because I've seen what her butthole looks like, you are correct. Good for her. Making $1 million in a month just showing her boobs. I don't even think she even showed anything else, man. Good for her. I mean, as my Uncle Bob said, if you've got it, flaunt it. I mean, good business model. Good for you, Mandy. Like, seriously. Everyone's like, oh my gosh. Dude, if they're going to pay it, let them. WWE missed out. That's all there is to it. Especially her making a freaking $1 million in a month. That's not even OnlyFans. It's whatever that thing is she's on, right? That's insane to me. So, okay, anyway. So here is Mandy. She has different hand. Oh, the fingernails are painted, in case you guys are like your fingernails painted on your action figures. Johnny might want me to switch out that so he can have that goth phase. Dang it. Focus, you stupid piece of shit. God dang it, man. Oh, god dang. All right, there. Oh, well, I dropped the hand anyway. So that was that. And then, looks like, what is this? What's she got going on here? So it looks like she's got the, getting ready to, almost like doing the shocker, right? She's going to do the shocker. Or, oop, that flew off. She's getting ready to touch herself on the subscription service, which I don't know about you. But if I find out she's touching herself on there and you see everything, probably going to go ahead and pay that money. I like this figure. Not just because she is, like I said before, I've seen her butthole. I dig this. That is a cool costume choice. Wow, that's a very good line. They have just gotten better. And I've said that I'm not buying more wrestling figures. You guys heard me like 2 episodes. Not going to buy very many more. Yeah, I saw her butthole on the internet, and that's why that's here. So, speaking of seeing buttholes on the internet, no, I have not seen his butthole, but I have seen him wrestle several times. I watched him win the title off of AJ Styles at the right before Survivor Series, and it was the week where Becky had to step back because her face got broke by Nyla Rose being the Botchamania machine. But yeah, anyway, I got to see him win the title, and I tell you what, him and AJ Styles. Best match I've ever seen in my life. Live. Absolutely. 100%. And I may not be a biggest AEW fan, a fan of how it's ran or the fans, because of how hateful they are. But I will say, one of his hands went flying off. I will say this. They've got a lot of talent. I just don't think they know what they're doing with it. And, hey, that's life. Daniel Bryan, I've got a bunch of extra G.I. Joes from Lonnie. Might swap ahead and make a G.I. Joe Daniel Bryan. Excuse me, Bryan Danielson. I said it backwards. Well, I was just talking about him being in WWE. It gets confusing. I wonder if he gets that in real life. Like, people that even know him say his name wrong. It really makes me wonder. So. But yeah, I lost his other hand. It went flying off there. So, that's a weird look. Excuse me, got the hiccups too. So we'll go ahead and give him another holding hand. Very nice. Yeah, I like that yelling head there. But that's probably the head I'll use if I see what we got here. Yeah, I like this head better. If I do a G.I. Joe, I will use that head. So, what do you think his G.I. Joe name ought to be? Code name. And if you say Daniel Bryan, you are correct. I don't know. What would you think it would be? But yeah, I'll try that later as a custom figure. See if see if the head will fit. And if it does, cool. And if not, no big deal. Because like I said, I got a couple of Dukes, a couple of Lady J's. He would be a beautiful Lady J. Oh, I tell you. Yeah, great figure. All around, great figure. Good job, Jeremy. Yeah, all these are great figures. And, of course, like I said, here's this again, so you can see it. I will back up. Sorry about that. The wife called, and the dog got angry at me for not being done with my video. Anyway, like I said, ringside sent this. I was super excited to get a chase. I'd never get these things, hardly ever. Well, like, not usually these figures. Every once in a while I'll get, like, a chase Funko Soda. Well, actually, my daughter got a Chase Funko Soda. She's like, hey, I picked this one instead of that one. And she got the Chase of the Demogorgon. I'm not into Stranger Things, but whatever. Anyway, so I would like to show you. These are great figures, of course. Buy them, especially Johnny. I hope Johnny gets a good payback from that. You know what I mean? That'd be cool. So anyway, I bought some stuff off of McFarlane. They didn't have everything in stock, and they apologized profusely. And they offered 10% off my order and all that, and said they'd send me extra comics because I qualified for that. So they sent me one of this and this one as well. So that's pretty cool of them. But here's the letter I got. I don't always read stuff on here because I mess up my words because I'm special. Anyway, let me take off my glasses because I'm an old man now, and we'll read this together, shall we? Read along. If you'd like to turn the page when you hear this noise. Begin reading now. Isn't that what it was? I don't remember. Dear McFarlane Toy Store customer, on a rare occasion, we tend to come across toys that have lost the battle on their journey to our warehouse. It can be a slightly damaged corner or a dent in the packaging. As a token of our appreciation, we have included an extra toy in your order from our collection of damaged packaged toys. Those are toys that are, these are chosen at random and placed in your box. Oh man, I love it when people place stuff in my box. The packaging is bent, crushed, or dented. However, the item is new. If you are already an out-of-box collector, this should fit right in with the collection. It me! If you are normally an in-package collector, this is your chance to let a toy breathe and experience the one-of-a-kind smell of a freshly opened new toy. Enjoy getting your hands on this free gift. We sincerely appreciate your support. Thank you for choosing McFarlane Toy Store. Well, they certainly didn't have to add an extra figure when I ordered this stuff, because they told me, hey, we're down to our last nitty-gritties of these, and they're all damaged that I had ordered. I've been doing the animated Batman figures, so that way I can, surround my buddy's ashes with Batman stuff, right? So I went ahead and ordered these. They were out of one of them that I had wanted to. I wanted the armored Batman, which is like $44 everywhere else, and it was just 20 on here. So I was trying to get save myself some cash, right? Well, probably if I get it, I'm gonna have to pay the overpriced. But that's what I get for not getting into these. I didn't expect them to be this good, so that's my bad. But anyway, here's the free figure that they had sent me. It is the Three Jokers Batman, which I wasn't never going to buy for myself, but now that I have it in hand, that is a good-looking Batman. Absolutely, for sure. And I will definitely... Desi has this huge dollhouse that she's been playing with my figures in, and I've been just leaving some old wrestling stuff up there that are different wrestling ladies, because she's a girl, she wants to play with girls. Oh, my dogs are upset about something. So yeah, I'll take those up there. And anyway, this Batman will be going up there too. So let's go ahead and keep us freaking out about something. That's good. Anyway, go ahead and open this up and we'll have a look at it. So, just a second. I keep having to pause this. I've been trying to do this video for 20 minutes and there's I'm 3 minutes in according to my friggin' thing. 3 minutes, 32 seconds. And just nothing stops. Nothing stops. Okay, so here is your grapnel launcher. Very nice. Very cool. That's in the middle of being deployed, just like my wiener. Not really, it's not in the middle of being deployed. It is deployed because of that Johnny Knoxville. Okay, so here we go. Here is your Batman. I've not read the Three Jokers. I've heard a dude do a summary about it, and it sounds insane, and I need to buy it and read it. It was nice that they finally solved that thing from whenever Batman got got God powers for a little bit and asked it who the Joker was, and he said that was impossible because it said there was multiple Jokers. So anyway, that's pretty cool. That's a good figure. That's a very good Batman. If you're looking for a Batman for your kids to play with, that's a little bit pokey. I mean, it's not pokey, sharp. It's hard, which, at least they're not going to be, if they chew on it, it'll come off. It's not going to be like that rubber crap. But, I'll chew the rubber crap. I'm going to shut up and just stop talking. It has been quite a day already. And, I mean, it's a good day, but it's been busy. Busy. So, okay. We'll go ahead and start with Robin. When I was a kid and got the original Robin that came out from the Batman toys, Tickle Pink. Because Robin has always been one of my favorites. When I was a kid, I wanted to be Robin so I could be with Batman. That type of thing, because I thought Robin was so cool. And I was really into Tim Drake when he was Robin when I was a kid. And I've got his first appearance. I've got most of his first run of Robin. I have most of the actual first run of Nightwing too, but that's besides the point. So let's go ahead and get this fella deturted. Okay, so I went ahead and gave him the hands for him to hold stuff, his accessories. He also has normal fist hands. He's got the grapnel launcher hand right there. Hold still. There you go. Fists, and he has one open hand. He might have had another one, but I opened it, and you know how that goes for me. I kind of let things explode because I'm special like that. And he also has this bolus. I guess that's what this is supposed to be. I don't know. Anyway, woo! Look at that! Look at it! 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 You looking? Are you looking? You're looking. Okay, so, pretty cool figure. Great likeness. Looks just like he did in the cartoon. I'm happy to have him. Very happy to put him on that shelf next to the Lon Man. So, then we'll go ahead and go with Asbats. Now, if you've been reading The Adventure Continues, it's very interesting how they did this. They didn't really make him a bad guy, at least not where I'm at in the reading it. And, he wasn't actually a replacement or nothing. It was just kind of an assistant's suit, if I remember reading that correctly. I was a little drunk when I read it, so you know me. So anyway, there is that. There is how he looks in here. Let's get him deturted. Okay, so I can't get his hands out for the life of me. Oh, well, there it goes moving. Can I get to... Oh, yep. Oh, never mind. All right, give me a second. Okay, so you got that fixed. But here is his Batarang. Little guy. Oh, I hear Moose coming down. He's going to yell at me. Holding hand. Another holding hand. Hey, Moose. Good boy. Yeah, he's probably going to start whining, and then I'll have to stop the video. Yeah, shh. Moose, trying to do a video, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be up there with you in a minute, and then we'll have some lunch. Yeah. All right, that's a cool figure. I went ahead and switched for the claw hands because that just looks bad as hell. So tell me, you guys remember As-Bats whenever it first happened? I remember that. It was a big deal when I was a kid that they replaced Batman with someone other than Bruce. And a lot of us were surprised that they didn't, have Dick Grayson take over. Of course, eventually he does. But yeah, a lot of us were just absolutely surprised. So that's what it was back in the day. Of course, you didn't really have the internet or anything, so it just was kind of out of nowhere, at least for some of us. So anyway, here is your Jason Todd, which they explain a little bit weird. It's like they retcon it into him being a Robin at some point. It's just like, I guess more time took place between BTAS and then the Batman Superman adventures. So anyway, let's go ahead and free this fig. Oh shit. Well, that ain't good. So his batarang broke when I put it in his hand. Here comes Moose DL again, and his gun, the trigger guard, broke off, as you can see. Well, that's not cool. So, but at least it can go back in his holster, and we'll just leave it there. And no one has to know a thing. So he did also have a bazooka, as you can see. Rocket launcher, whatever you want to consider it. I don't know the actual RPG, whatever. I don't know. I don't know what it's considered. He has a bunch of these damn hands here. There we go. Just let you look at those that way, because there are just so many of them. I get that people want to have a lot of hands with your figures for multiple poses and all that good stuff. But for me, it's just one of those things. You don't need that many. I need this, if you want to give me some fists and a gimmick hand, like if he's doing Spider-Man or you got a grapnel gun in it, molded in, whatever. That's cool. But otherwise, I don't need all that. Now, he feels a little bit more loose than the other figures. Again, I got all these as damaged packaging and got 10% off, as well as I got those lovely free gifts. But yeah, so I don't think that's got anything to do with this. It be in a damaged package. It's just probably, this might be a loose figure. I mean, that's all there is to it. Sometimes they get made, they're a little wonky. Like this one's good and tight. Good and tight. And then this one's a little loose too, but hey, it is what it is. So, and again, if you want to see those comics again, that's what they sent me. That's pretty cool. I'm going to set those underneath here in my hidden collection of things that my children will find when I'm dead and resell and be rich, hopefully. So anyway, if you are new to the channel, which I doubt you are, mainly only people that watch my stuff, So, or subscribe, excuse me. I mean, God, I don't say anything right, do I? Anyway, get ready for the gimmick, guys. Okay, and I know this is actually the part of the show that everybody actually fast forward to because they don't really care for my reviews. They care for this. So, what I do is we try and see what is actually the greatest action figure ever made by seeing if it'll break through the door to Castle Grayskull. If it does, Skeletor here gets to waltz right in, take the power with it inside, and see that money that the 10th Doctor's holding over there? Or is he the 14th Doctor now? I don't know. It's confusing. That's supposed to be 10, but whatever. Anyhow, yeah, we're going to throw the figure against the door. If they break through, well, that means they're the greatest figure ever. So here we go. And that money gets to go. You know what? Just whatever. Watch. All right. Johnny, because you are Johnny Knoxville, you are going to get the first throw. We're going to put your goggles down so that way you are safe and ready to go. Probably ought to clip this and make a short of it. Maybe Johnny will see it. It'd be cool. All right, guys. So here we go. Ready? And no dice. Oh, dang. Sorry, Johnny. All right. As-Bats. No dice. Red Hood. Oh, no dice. Dusty about came to join everybody. Robin. Oh, sorry, Dick. Not to be a dick, but whatever. And let's see, here's that free Batman I got. Nope. Oh, knocked over Skeletor. The lovely Mandy Rose, Mandy Sachs, whatever you want to call her. Good for you again. And I probably should subscribe to your thing. Oh, nope. And here is that Bryan Danielson figure that I ordered and wanted so deeply that I ordered twice. So I'm not going to throw this against... Okay, I will. Just for you guys. Ready? Okay, well, that would suck. But here we go. All right, ready? Nope. Well, that didn't work. Well, guys, thanks for watching. Be good to yourselves. Absolutely. Things are getting really weird out there. And you know what? Don't worry about it. Hey, you're going to either live or you won't. That's the way you need to look at it. So be good to yourselves. Absolutely. And remember, Well, I guess unless it's a super limited edition. Free the figs.